3 weeks in a carry-on. And I'm telling you what, I will not be looking frumpy on this trip. I don't know about you all, but back in the day when I would go pack for a long trip, my suitcase would end up looking like the size of a small car. And always I would come home with plenty of items that I didn't even wear. Does that sound like you? This time, 2 pair of shoes, a color scheme that makes every outfit work together, a handful of accessories, and an app that allows you to schedule all of your outfits day by day. These things are the difference between, I guess that looks okay, to bam, who is that woman? Because here's the thing, packing light does not mean having to pack boring. You can walk out of that hotel room every morning looking styled, not just dressed. So let me show you how I'm packing for my next trip, because these things are easy fixes. So the very first thing that I do when I'm starting to plan outfits for vacation is I think about what 2 to 3 pair of shoes do I want to use to plan outfits around. Not only do we want shoes that are going to be super comfortable for lots of possible walking, but they have to be able to go with most of the outfits that I'm taking, not 1 or 2 random outfits. That is one of the recipes that will end you in a small size car suitcase, okay? When you're picking, those shoes go with just that outfit, and over here that outfit, I need that pair of shoes. And before you know it, you got 5, 6, 7 pair of shoes. So for my trip, I'm only taking 2. Can you believe that? Now, if the idea of 2 pair of shoes is totally freaking you out right now, and you want to include a pair of heels as well, maybe to wear with your dinner outfits, just make sure that the heels that you pick are going to go with every outfit that you would be wearing at dinner time. Which brings us to the second thing that is really important. You need to pick bottoms and tops that are not only going to go with these 2 pair of shoes, but you also want to stick with a planned color palette that's going to work with most, and we'll get to that in a minute, of the clothing items that you're picking out. This is going to be able to help you pair more of your pieces together and make your outfits interchangeable, giving you lots of outfit options with having to take less pieces altogether. So for me, I stuck with a color scheme of blues, olives, some pinks in there, lavenders, white, and tan. And all of these pieces are gonna work with either both or at least one of those pair of shoes. Now that said, where I feel you could throw in a random color here and there is with your dresses. And I did that with the fuchsia dress that I decided to take, but I still made sure that just 1 pair, at least, of the shoes that I'm taking will still work with that. So now that you've started the ball rolling, and you've gotten all your pieces out that you're thinking about that will go with those 2 pair of shoes. Now it's time to do a little pare down, okay? Before we start picking out the accessories that are just going to elevate these outfits and make them look great. So here's my pare down example of what I'm taking for 3 weeks. For bottoms, I'm taking 2 pair of jeans, 2 pair of joggers, 1 short, 1 skirt, and 3 to 4 dresses. I'm taking 7 tops, 2 layering pieces, and as a side note, we are planning on doing some hand washing throughout this trip. Maybe just like some tops, PJs, undergarments. And on the second half of our trip, I may send out a few pieces to the laundry when we're on the river cruise. Remember that that's always an option. Most hotels, cruise ships, places like that will have laundry service if you really need it. Now that we have our definite pieces, it's time to pick out those handful of accessories that's going to take your outfits from just looking okay and maybe even kind of frumpy to walking out of your hotel room every morning looking styled and feeling great. In my opinion, belts and scarves are 2 of the easiest, most lightweight ways to do this. Those packed the most punch in those outfits for the smallest amount of room taking up in your suitcase. Just make sure you're picking out ones that are going to go with several different outfits, not just a random one or two. And for jewelry, I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm taking 1 to 2 earrings that will go with everything. And I'm not taking any necklaces or rings. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do that, but if you do, pare it down and pick just 1 or 2 that will really work with most of your outfits. We don't need to be taking a whole jewelry chest, okay, with us on vacation. With those 1 or 2 pieces, they're gonna do the trick. Now that you got all your stuff picked out, we have come to the funnest part of the whole video, that this is going to help you so much create the outfits that you're gonna wear each day. And not only is this gonna help you create your outfits for vacation, it's also going to help you schedule your outfits day by day so that you don't keep reaching into your suitcase and picking out the same exact items all the time. So the app is something new that I found. So excited to find it. It's called Index, INDYX. So it is a free app. Now, in the beginning, it'll say you have a 14-day trial, but I'm not seeing where I'm gonna need any of the different options. I'm gonna be able to stay with the free version, and I think it's gonna do everything I need it to do. So what this app allows you to do is to take a picture of each of the clothing items that you're taking, and you upload it into the app. Once you have all the pieces in there, it allows you to play around, adding different pieces together to create different outfits. You can then save those, and you can even create folders for different trips that you're gonna be taking. You can even use this, honestly, from day to day. So let's say you tend to wear a lot of the same things from your closet and you have a lot of clothes that are not getting worn. This app can help you create those outfits using pieces that maybe you generally wouldn't pick that are just hanging there, and create outfits, and you can schedule them on your calendar at home even. So it gives you the visual and takes the guesswork out of what to wear and what have I been wearing. I am literally addicted to this thing. Now that you've seen all of my pieces, but you haven't seen the outfits that I've created with them and what I'm wearing on vacation, let me do a split screen side by side of the outfit I created on the app next to me wearing the exact outfit. All right, you're probably thinking, Angela, I don't even see how you're gonna fit all that in one carry-on. I think you're gonna be off here, okay? Let's put that through the test. We're gonna go in fast mode here so you can see all of those items going into the suitcase and how it actually will fit. But just a side note, in my under the seat travel bag, That is where I put all of my toiletries, anything I need for the airplane, any kind of tech stuff goes in that bag. So really my carry-on suitcase is all the clothes, all the accessories, all the shoes. So if this video was helpful and you are going on a trip pretty soon, I have just done 2 videos that are really going to help you. This video here is going to be about all the essential accessories to take with you that I feel over time I have found the biggest difference taking. And this video over here, I tested 6 different outfits, travel outfits, and put them through the public bathroom test to show you which one is actually the best one to wear on travel day. Until next time, my friends, stay beautiful on the inside and out.